Hello and welcome to episode 45. I wish you could hear the background noise. A horse and buggy just went by my house and I never tire of it. 25 plus years living in our home with buggies going by. I love the sound of it. We just had a good pour, so I don't have to water my flowers today. And I'm excited to just sit down with you guys for a few minutes. I hope you brought some knitting to do, crocheting, and you have a nice cup of something to drink. I just had a cup of coffee. The rain in the afternoon, I had a beautiful lunch birthday party for one of my co-workers and dear friends, Anne, and came home and it was dark and rainy, and I'm like, I think I need a cup of coffee in the afternoon, which I hardly ever do, but just finished that. So I'm not drinking anything. I hope you are, and I'm excited to share with you guys just a few fun things today. The first thing I want to do is introduce myself. Thank you for those of you that are returning, but if you are brand new, I am a health and wellness coach, and I am passionate about knitting, crocheting, pretty much anything fiber arts related, and now sewing. I've got the sewing bug and I'm going to share with you something that I've been working on. I'm an empty nester. I have 4 adult grown children that have all flown the nest quite far, and knitting has been something that has filled the void that I did not realize would be so deep when all of our kids flew the nest. And what's been probably a blessing in all of it is as hard and sad as it's been for me to have my children so far away. I've gotten back to a lot of the hobbies that I used to really enjoy. Gardening, cooking, I'm baking sourdough bread. And I used to bake bread a lot and I totally stopped doing it. So a lot of the hobbies that I once enjoyed, I now have more time for. And so there's the lemonade out of that lemon. And I love introducing people to knitting to help manage their stress. So my goal with this channel is to bring awareness to how knitting or crocheting or whatever your hobby is can help you with your health and de-stress you, because we are living in such a highly stressful time and our attention spans are all over the place. And when you have a craft or hobby like knitting, it really helps with calming the mind, the body, the spirit down. It helps with so many different things. There's so many health benefits to it. And I've done and spoke about that many times before. But that's who I am, why I'm here, and just excited to share with you guys a little bit on episode 45 that I've got going on. The first thing is I am going to my first festival, the Great Lakes Fiber Show in Wooster, Ohio on Saturday. And my friend Lisa sent me an email with over 100, I think there's like 110 or so vendors that are going to be at this event. So I'm a little overwhelmed by that. I went through and I'm like, where does one start? So one of the things I'm doing is there's 2 patterns I've been wanting to make. The Summer Lee Comfort Socks. So these are more of an athletic sock that you can wear when, for me now, it will be walking. As soon as I'm able to get back to a little more exercising with my foot issue. These are like workout socks and they're more comfort socks. So the arch is built up and there's more support in there. So I'm excited to make those. So I think I'll look for some yarn for that. And then the big cozy cardi. I have had this pattern for quite a while. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. So I wouldn't mind finding yarn for that. And I am looking for yarn and a pattern, maybe a kit for a baby blanket. So I'm excited, a little nervous to go to this. I will be in my boot. For those of you that don't know, I have a 2-year injury I've been nursing that I just got bad news on. That really requires, I can either get 2 different kinds of surgery or just change my lifestyle and hope not to have surgery because the recovery is terrible for it. It would be 6 months non-weight bearing. Then I'd move to a boot and it would be a 16 to 18 month recovery process. So we are making lifestyle changes, and I am really working hard to focus on what I can do, not what I can't do, and practicing what I preach. I am a certified mindset coach on top of a health and wellness coach, and I am practicing what I preach. So there you have it. But I'm excited about the show, and I really don't know what to expect. But I kind of want to have a plan because I just know how my mind works. And I think I'm going to see so many neat things that I'm going to want. And I already have quite a nice little stash of yarn that I've been collecting in many project bags ready to go downstairs in my little craft area downstairs. So I just don't want to get too much and get myself overwhelmed. All right, so I want to share with you that really the only finished objects that I have are my sewing objects. And I know this is a knitting channel, but I have to share this with you guys because I'm so excited. All right, this is my Christmas present to my daughters and daughter-in-law. And if you are a daughter or daughter-in-law watching this, turn away. Most of them know what it is. They just don't know all the details yet. So I made the bags out of leftover material. It's fleece. It is adorable. And then in the bag, you won't get to see everything because there's a couple store-bought things coming, but I have pants, cherry pajama pants. Look how adorable they are. We vacation in northern Michigan, so everything is cherry and the kids love everything cherry. So I just thought this would be such a cute gift idea. Then I had enough left over that I made shorts. This is my set. That's what I'm showing you is my set. Then I ordered a short sleeve, like a comfy sleep t-shirt. And I also have a long sleeve shirt coming. And I'm not sure if I will keep both of them. I may if I like them both, and I may just keep one. I'm not quite sure. I still am going to make scrunchies with some of the leftover fabric. And then my friend Bonnie, I love my Bonnie, made these little earrings to put in the bags too. So I am just so thrilled. I just think it's going to be such a cute gift. I always do Christmas jammies and we open them the night before Christmas, and we won't all be together this year. So I'll have to figure that all out. We'll all be together this summer. So it might, since I'm done so early, it might be something I give them way ahead of time. We'll see. But anyway, I'm so excited about that. So that's my only finished project. And my whips are coming along. I have to tell you, I have not been getting quite as much done as I normally do. And I think it's because I've just been on overload processing this foot, and I've been doing a lot of therapies for it. And I just have to thank so many of you guys for your kind words, messages, praying for me through this. It was a week of probably shock, disbelief, sadness, quite honestly, just focusing really on what I couldn't do, not what I could do. And then I just prayed and prayed over it and really had to surrender it. And I'm to the realization now that I am focusing on what I can do. And what I can do right now, what I have control over, is doing everything in my power to give my foot a complete rest. And I'm doing red light therapy. I'm doing acupuncture. I'm trying this shockwave therapy, stem cell patch, all my nutrition that I've been doing. I doubled my collagen that I take. So I'm trying to do yoga. I did a sound bath. I did a tuning fork session. So I'm trying to do all the things that I can do to calm my mind, my heart, and rest my foot so that when my family's all together this summer, I can hike with them and do all the things. So anyway, I want to share with you my whips next. Let's start with, I've made a little progress on my new project. This is the Vegas top. And that's just such a cute top. And really, if I had more time to devote to this, I assume this is going to be quite a quick project. But I'm loving the color of it. It's working out. It just looks so perfect, the stitching. So loving that. Haven't made a ton of progress on it, but a little more since last we spoke. And then my socks, get the book if you don't have the book. It's like a piece of art. It really is. It's just beautiful to have on my desk. I just love looking at it, and I want to make every sock in here, but these are the Harriet socks, and I've showed them before, but I love it. So I've made it down to here, and now I'm starting, I did the foot, the heel flap, the gusset, and now I'm starting the one cable down both sides of the sock. I'll show you that, and that is with my special yarn from my local yarn shop, the Pin Drop Shop, that I gave. I did my first drawing and gave a skein of yarn to our lucky winner. and mailed it off to her last week, waiting to hear if she's gotten it yet. So here you can see the cabled side. There's the heel flap and gusset, and I'm just now starting my decreases. So I've made some progress here. I love how it is self-striping, and it's just such a beautiful color. These will be the shortest socks I've made yet. And I'm excited about that because it's really pretty summer color, so it'll be perfect for the summer. And I may make some more of those before I get back to my more winter socks and maybe some thicker socks in the fall, but still sticking to my 1 sock a month goal, and I'm loving that. I love to have socks on the needles at all time. I was planning on casting on another pair, but I just haven't gotten there yet. But my Bluebell is coming along, folks. It's coming along, and I am now loving this process. It is really easy. With my first one, if you have not heard this story, the pattern did not say to knit a row in between each of the raglan increases. So my first one, the sleeves weren't quite as long, quite as flowy, but it still fit me, and I'm going to give it as a gift. It wasn't meant for me either anyway. This one is meant for me. This is the pretty blue color that I'm going to keep this one for myself. So this one will be a little bigger. And honestly, I just have to go probably a couple more inches and I'll be done with this. So I expect to have this one off the needles this weekend. But I'm going to need to have a fun, easy project because my friend Lisa is driving to this yarn festival on Saturday. And I think my friend Linda, who always watches this show, and I tell her all the time, mwah, I love her. She's just my sweetest friend, always commenting on the videos. And then my next door neighbor, Val, just told me this morning she can come too. She's a brand new knitter. So we're going to, what's a good word? Influence her. We're going to be really good influences with her on Saturday, but I'm really excited. We're going to start off and get a coffee and get there and do some shopping. I plan on wearing my boot, and I'm a little anxious about it, but they have been there before and said there's plenty of places to stop, and if it's too much for me or whatever, I can just take a seat and knit. So I've got to figure out what project to bring for that, but I just wanted to come on and give you a little bit of an update. I do have my next knit along planned. Let me find my, I am going to do it Saturday, June 7th, 10 to 12 a.m. Eastern. And I will post the link below if you guys would like to join us. I really enjoy doing the knit-alongs. They're a little time for us to knit together, share our projects, ask questions of each other. It's just really, really fun to get to know people and make friends with people. My gosh, we've got people from the US, the UK, and it's just really a fun time. Also, I sent emails out asking different yarn shops and companies if they would be willing to do some donations so I could do some more prizes, because I really enjoyed doing my skein of yarn from the pin drop shop, and I did have someone say yes, so I'm excited. Stay tuned. I'll be doing another giveaway hopefully soon. But if you guys like this little podcast, this little time together, please hit the like button, subscribe, put a comment in there. Let me know what you are working on. That really helps me too, and it keeps me going, gives me a little boost of energy to keep going. I love doing this and love sharing with you, and just love building this community up, and I'm here to help you any way I possibly can. So if you have any questions, anything you'd like me to share or talk about or research, just let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Have a fabulous day, and God bless.